Good morning. It's Monday. Welcome to the Bubba Show. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody's getting ready for the holidays. As we look at last week's action, we always like to recap last week. And last week got off to a huge start, which we kind of talked about on last week's program. And then, of course, Uncle Ben and his merry men came out with their FOMC decision. And all that good news, supposed good news, which, obviously and those of you who've watched me the longest know that I think it's a bunch of hooey, found out that the market had already built in the information that there was going to be another round of quantitative easing, another bunch of stuff from our men in the Fed. Again, I believe that it's not helpful to anybody but the extremely wealthy and the banks. So we'll see how it all plays out. But of course, the market didn't like it, and we then had 3 successive days of some selling pressure. But what I really want you to pay attention is look where the market actually stopped. I write about the footprints, I write about the technicals of the market. The market went right to about where it should have stopped. So it was a fairly easy play and call that we could have had some selling pressure from there. Now, I know it's been very quiet. The volatility has been horrible. The volume's been rotten. So it's hard to make and want to pull the trigger on some of these trades. But the learning that you do, the understanding of the charts that you take will help you in the future when business does resume and when volatility does come back to the market. But as I've been saying, I am looking for resistance levels to sell. Now, coming into this week, we are now looking and moving into what I consider the final trading week of the year. Because once you get between Christmas and New Year's, there is going to be no volume. And if you think volume and volatility are like now, wait till next week. So what do we do here? Well, the first thing you want to do here is you want to be more cautious. You want to take your trade size down a little bit. We have triple witching expiration this week, which I'm actually going to discuss on Tuesday's version of the Bubba Show. But you want to take a look and see if you have some opportunity, but you really want to exercise that patience that goes along with trading. There's a lot of news this week out that can drive the markets. We do have the triple witching. We are in the final week, in my eyes, of actual trading. So I think it's a good week to be cautious and game plan yourself to trade smaller. Let's not try to get too oversized here. I would like to see everybody relatively flat going into the holiday. I don't think that there's a reason to carry. If you have a good trade on, by all means, don't take it off. Move your stop, but make sure that you're using protection. Make sure that you're keeping your eye on the ball, and let's not let things get away from us. We've got, we're going to be quickly coming up here to the 4th quarter, and a lot's going to be happening, and we're going to have a lot of good stuff to trade, and volume and volatility will resume. This is pretty typical this time of the year, and there's still another chance that Santa could show up again and run us back up to those resistance levels. So what I don't want to see is I don't want to see anybody get trapped in this what we call holiday trade that's combined with a triple witching expiration and what's going on. So let's trade a little smaller. Let's again focus on the levels. I do still look for resistance levels to sell, but I do not believe this is the time to be real aggressive. So let's keep our eye on the ball. Let's focus. Let's keep in tune. Let's keep an eye on Bubba's picks. Still doing well. We've slowed down quite a bit because there's not a lot to trade. And obviously our objective is to help you trade and help you trade successfully. For Monday, the Bubba Show. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. Have a great day. Enjoy. We'll see you Tuesday.